Hey, explorers. Welcome back to All Roads, where we uncover the stories that shape the places we love. Today, we're diving into southeast Minnesota to track the incredible comeback of wild turkeys, birds that went from gone to gobbling in your backyard. Buckle up, let's hit the road. In southeast Minnesota, where rolling hills meet oak forests and suburban lawns, wild turkeys have become a familiar sight, strutting through neighborhoods and pecking at bird feeders. Their presence is a remarkable turnaround for a species that was once erased from the state. The story of the wild turkey's journey from extinction to ubiquity in Minnesota, particularly in its southeast region, is a testament to ecological resilience, strategic conservation, and the bird's remarkable adaptability to both rural and urban environments. In the 1800s, wild turkeys, specifically the eastern subspecies, thrived in southeast Minnesota's hardwood forests along the Iowa border. These birds, with their iridescent feathers and distinctive gobbles, foraged on acorns, insects, and seeds in the region's oak savannas and river valleys. However, by the early 1900s, their population collapsed. Unregulated hunting, widespread deforestation for agriculture, and diseases decimated their numbers. By the 1930s, wild turkeys had vanished from Minnesota, surviving only in isolated pockets like Missouri's Ozark Mountains. Early attempts to restore turkeys in Minnesota were unsuccessful. In the 1920s and 1950s, the state released pen-raised, domesticated turkeys into the wild, particularly in southeast Minnesota. These birds, bred for the table, lacked the survival instincts needed for the rugged outdoors and quickly perished. In the 1960s, the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources DNR tried introducing Merriam's turkeys, a subspecies from the Great Plains, to the Whitewater Wildlife Management Area in Winona County. This effort also failed, as the Merriam's turkeys were ill-suited to the region's dense forests and harsh winters. The turning point came in 1971, when the DNR struck a deal with Missouri, 85 ruffed grouse in exchange for 29 wild eastern turkeys. These Ozark birds were released in Houston County, in the heart of southeast Minnesota's driftless region, characterized by its steep bluffs and oak hickory forests. Unlike their predecessors, these wild turkeys thrived, finding ample food in the form of acorns, seeds, and insects, and roosting in the area's abundant trees. By 1976, the population in southeast Minnesota had grown significantly, prompting the DNR to initiate a trapping and relocation program. Using corn bait and rocket nets, biologists captured turkeys in southeast Minnesota and released over 5,000 birds across 280 sites statewide. Supported by funding from the National Wild Turkey Federation, these efforts fueled a population boom. By the 1990s, Minnesota's wild turkey population exceeded 70,000, with southeast Minnesota remaining the epicenter of their resurgence. The region's mix of forests, farmlands, and river corridors provided ideal habitat, allowing turkeys to flourish. The wild turkey's adaptability has driven its expansion beyond rural landscapes. Following river systems like the Mississippi, turkeys colonized urban areas, including the Twin Cities. Today, rafters of turkeys, the term for a flock, roam suburban neighborhoods, sipping from bird baths, digging up gardens, and occasionally disrupting traffic. As omnivores, they eat a varied diet of seeds, berries, insects, and even scraps from human environments, such as bird feeder spillover. In cities where predators like coyotes or bobcats are scarce, turkey populations have surged, sometimes leading to bold behavior. During mating season, toms, male turkeys, may chase passers-by or peck at car tires, mistaking reflections for rivals. This urban invasion has not been without challenges. The DNR advises residents to keep turkeys wild by avoiding feeding them and using deterrents like loud noises or brooms to discourage aggressive behavior. In southeast Minnesota's cities, such as Rochester and Winona, residents have learned to coexist with these charismatic birds, balancing admiration for their comeback with the need to maintain boundaries. The wild turkey's journey from extinction to ubiquity in southeast Minnesota is a conservation success story. From the 1971 release in Houston County to their spread across lawns and city streets, these birds demonstrate nature's capacity to rebound with human intervention. In southeast Minnesota, where it all began, wild turkeys are a living reminder of the region's ecological richness, and a call to preserve the balance between wildlife and human spaces. From vanished to victorious, wild turkeys have carved out a home in southeast Minnesota's forests and front yards. Their story reminds us that with a little help, nature can make a comeback. What's the wildest thing in your backyard? Drop it in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to All Roads for more stories from the places we call home. Until next time, keep exploring.